Hey everybody, this is Johnny B. This is a follow-up 18-month review of the Hammond SK2. I originally bought my SK2 back in August of 2012, and it's now February 2014. So it's been a year and a half, and I thought I'd bring you up to date on what I think about this keyboard. First of all, bottom line, I am still digging this keyboard. Matter of fact, I think I might like it even more. Lots of times I'll buy something and after the newness wears off, I'll start noticing things about it that I don't really care for. And that really hasn't been the case with this keyboard. Now, please keep in mind this is sitting in a B3 cabinet and the keyboard just lifts up. It comes right out. I built this thing. I found an empty keyboard, a B3 cabinet, refinished it and put the SK2 in it, and I use it as a stand at home. When I'm out on the road, of course, I have a keyboard stand. So let's talk specifically about this keyboard. I love that Hammond sound. And that's why I bought this keyboard. But having the extra sounds is really a nice feature. Now, those are the sounds that I typically use besides the Hammond sounds. I find the acoustic piano is unacceptable and the strings are unacceptable. I've never been able to get either one of those sounds to be something that I really can use. Having said that, I bought this for the Hammond sounds, and that's where it really shines. So, let's go through the things that I really appreciate about it real quick, and then I'll tell you a couple of concerns I have, and we'll wrap it up. The Hammond sounds, like I say, are really good. The extra voices, the ones that I use, are very acceptable. I like the percussion. The percussion is spot on. It right on. And you can add second or a third. So I really like the percussion. The vibrato and chorus is very accurate to me. The Leslie simulator is wonderful. I rarely use that because I have a Leslie 3300. I'm not using that today. Please understand that. I'm going direct into Cubase. I'm recording into my computer, and then I will mix it with the video and put it up here on YouTube. What else do I love? I love the fact that I've got the two manuals. Feels like the real deal. I like that it's portable. Like I say, it comes right out of here. I can pick it up. It's 35 pounds. Very customizable. Easy to use. Has the MP3 player, which I use a lot when I have solo gigs. I find the favorites is really where I do almost all of my changes. Every once in a while I'll change the percussion or take off the percussion, like this particular sound here. If I take off the percussion, it adds the top drum part. And let's see, what else? Let's see. I have string bass. They have the bass pedals here, so they string bass on it. It's really good. It's nice. Of course, you're listening on a computer. You're probably not going to hear the bass very well, but the string bass works really well. You can adjust the sustain. I'm recording direct out. That's really a great feature. So, any concerns I have? Well, originally when I did my review, I was questioning the quality, the fit, and the finish. I have to say, this thing has been 100% reliable. I haven't had a single problem, a single glitch with it. So the quality seems to be spot on. The fit and finish, I still wish it felt a little better. I wish it felt and looked like the old consoles. Those were just beautiful, beautiful instruments. Maybe I'm asking a little bit too much. I was concerned about the action. That's not been a problem. I found that once I started playing lighter, it really has a sweet action to it. I thought it was a little springy, a little stiff, but that hasn't been a problem. The case, remember I complained about the case if you saw my first video on YouTube. They discontinued that case, probably not because of me, but they've got a nice case for it now, and I'm really glad for that. Let's see. Oh, I also was an observation. I said I thought that the accessories were a little too expensive. I'm going to revise that because what I found is that every accessory that I have bought has performed flawlessly. I have a Leslie 3300. Sweet. I have the expression pedal. It hasn't given me a single bit of problem. It's been, like I say, a year and a half. There's no noise. It works just as good as when I got it. And those of you who play Hammond know that the expression pedal is a big part of it. I also have the XPK 200L pedals. They were expensive, but now that I've got them, I'm just so glad I bought them, and they're well worth it. Again, they perform flawlessly. I have the 8-pin cable that hooks the SK2 directly up to the Leslie 3300, and that's been great. Here's an interesting side note. I bought a half-moon switch off of eBay, and it worked fine for about a year and a quarter, and now the switch is sloppy. The detents don't seem to work, and so it doesn't really register well into the middle position, which is the off position, which I like to use. Maybe if I wasn't cheap and spent the money on the real deal, it'd still be working. So now my dilemma is, do I buy another cheap one, or do I go ahead and buy the Hammond one? I'll probably buy the Hammond one. Maybe I'll learn my lesson. Let's see. What else can I tell you? Bottom line, I love this keyboard. This is Johnny B, and I'm so glad you checked out this video. Let me know what you think. If you're an SK2 owner, and see if you're still digging it. I do. I really love this keyboard.